right here in Central Vermont. Over a decade of local Central Vermont sports video action. Get ready, because it's time for the CVTsport.net Game of the Week. This game video is made possible by All Set Driving School. All Set Driving School offers 3 teen driver's education class sessions, spring, summer, and fall. With DMV certified instructors, contact them by phone 371-9293 or email allsetdrive@aol.com. All Set Driving School, a proud supporter of U-32 basketball and Central Vermont sport. Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball. Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels, located in East Montpelier, Vermont. Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout Central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
Mark and I worked at Berrytown Elementary School when we were in college. We're both very family-oriented and community-driven.
Barry has a special place in our heart, obviously being our hometown.
When I met Mark and Ruben, they were college grads. 7 years later, they manage over 750 units in Vermont. In their spare time, they give back to the people they grew up with.
There are people in our community who are battling childhood cancer. This organization doesn't just financially fund their hospital bills, we actually help them out with the day-to-day expenses.
Local business owners, local community members, just a lot of local people that are congregating to help raise a lot of money for these families.
In small towns everywhere across America, this story gets repeated over and over. Local businesses coming together to support their friends, neighbors, and customers.
Our priorities and the bank's priorities align. We're all trying to make the community a better place.
My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
CVTsport.net Game of the Week. Bringing you high school, college, amateur, semi-pro, and professional sports video from right here in Central Vermont. Over a decade of local Central Vermont sports video action. Get ready, because it's time for the CVTsport.net Game of the Week.
My daddy made this. Daddy!
Montpelier, Vermont.
Celebrate our senior raiders.
From East Montpelier, Vermont, at the home of the U-32 Raiders, it is high school Division II girls basketball on CVTsport.net. And it is senior day here at U-32. The introduction's down on the sideline. We'll see if we can pick up what they are saying right now. I believe it is Caitlin McGinley talking about one of the fellow seniors on U-32.
She's unselfish, positive, and great role model. She can get up from behind the 3-point line and also drive the basket. One of her greatest strengths is her defense, always poking at the ball, always putting the right amount of pressure on the dribbler. Even when she's not on the court, her presence is always known by the energy coming from the sidelines. Mindy does a great job at helping her teammates when we're upset about a call or making sure we're all okay after getting knocked around on the floor. She hustles that there's no tomorrow, especially for someone who's held together by athletic team. She's constantly giving her all the time on the court. So I know speaking for everyone on the team, we wish you the best of luck in other matches. We play together for a very long time. I have heard that everyone was against people on the team. You are always there to help me and I don't remember you. You are so tough and you don't let anything bring you down. I looked up to you ever since we started playing together in our little baby. Even though you fouled at another game, it doesn't make you any less than an amazing basketball player. Even when you come to join us, that you're really interested in the part of it, that doesn't make you any less than an amazing person. I love getting to know you in the past 3 years.
Olivia is the type of person I love playing with but hate playing against. She's such a strong and versatile player, and I have loved playing with her these past 2 years. She is a good leader on the team both on and off the court, and she never fails to entertain me. During practice, she makes sure to push me and encourage me to be a better player, something I love to have in a team. A few years ago, Olivia was the most intimidating person to me, especially when I started playing basketball, and I could not play more often. She is such a nice and funny person, and I love spending time with her. We didn't become friends until the summer during team strength and conditioning, but I'm so glad we did because I can't imagine what this season would have been like without her being such a good teammate. She made me see some fun and we were in the whisper. We're really going to miss her being our team next year, and I'm really excited to see what great things she will do in the future. Now let's finish up this year's week, and we get her first season without getting a concussion. Fingers crossed.
Alrighty, that was the introductions for the seniors who are getting honored today. Melinda LeCaire, Elena Beauregard, and Olivia Hogan. We had reads from Caitlin McGinley, Caroline Flynn, and then Kara Richardson. Little nice gesture too that the U-32 does, giving a bouquet of flowers to the other team's seniors. So Harwood seniors, Emma Ravlin, Jay Fuller, and Alisa Clarici, they each got flowers for being seniors. Don't see a lot of teams doing that, but nice gesture by U-32. Just about ready to go here at U-32 for opening tip-off of U-32. In the fourth quarter, they were able to eke it out against Hartford on Thursday of last week to improve their record to 7-10. We'll see what they can do in terms of keeping that going into this game against the Highlanders. And as for these Highlanders, their last time out was against Lamoille, and they beat them 46-38. So they knocked off the Lancers to win 6 of 7, improved to 10-8 on the season. And they're going to be looking to keep that going against U-32. So what's going to give in this game between the Highlanders and the Raiders? This is the second matchup of the season. And that first matchup of the season going to U-32. U-32 beat Harwood by a score of 41-32. That was back on January 15th. So certainly a lot of time between that game on the 15th and the game today on the 15th of February. So a full month. I'm sure a lot of these teams have undergone a lot of changes. Don't know what the circumstances were for both Harwood and U-32. Were they missing players? Were they not? I've had a chance to talk to the head coach of Harwood, Tom Young, and he said that they have some players on the team right now that don't play that much, but at the beginning of the year, they just asked those players to play because they didn't know what the state of the team was going to be halfway through the year, a quarter of the way through the year, or even right now. But it does look like Harwood is at full strength, and they're ready to go. Same thing with U-32, of course. Every team in the state of Vermont having to abide by COVID protocols, and each school has their own different mandates and protocols for if a player does test positive or if a player has undergone contact tracing. But it does look like, for the most part, as I look at both teams standing on their respective baselines right now, they're pretty full. So we should see a really good competitive game. That last one that U-32 and Harwood played, it was only a 9-point game, so certainly very close throughout, and I'm sure we'll see more of the same in this game. Under 2 minutes to go before we get started here at U-32. 6:59 is the local time right now. I'm Quentin Pelzel, along with Carl Parton, who is the producer, and on the camera is Sammy Tucker. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying with us. As if you're just tuning in, you missed a little bit of a senior ceremony. You had Caitlin McGinley reading off a couple nice words about Melinda LeCaire, and then Caroline Flynn reading off some words about Elena Beauregard, and then to round it out, Kara Richardson saying some really nice things about Olivia Hogan. Of course, these players so close to each other, and this basketball season is so long. It even started, and as you heard what Kara Richardson said about Olivia Hogan, they became friends in the summer conditioning back, 6-7 months ago. So, I mean, they've been together for a while. Obviously, they go to the same school together, and they really grow together as a team. And it's got to be hard for these players to see their fellow mentors and role models move on after this game. There's still one more game after this for both of these teams. Harwood will be at Thetford on February 17th. That is 2 days from now on Thursday. And the Raiders, after this game, they will be at Lamoille to round it out. And girls basketball in the state of Vermont, they do get started in the playoffs about a week earlier than the boys. So even though playoffs are starting, next week for these two teams, boys basketball, they start in a couple weeks from now. almost ready to go here at U-32. The Raiders coming into this game 7-10, and for the Highlanders they are 10-8. On senior night, the lineup for the Raiders really hasn't changed too much, if at all. From all the games that I've done, they have stayed with their same starting five, and they do that tonight. And now they're going to read off the starting lineups for the Harwood Highlanders. That's Jillian Randall, the junior guard, and Quinn Nelson, sophomore center. I'd imagine she's going to be matched up with either Kara Richardson or Olivia Hogan. Certainly the most length on the team that Quinn Nelson has. Sierra McKay, Cameron Rochelo, and then rounding out the starting five will be Jay Fuller. She is a senior. The only senior in the starting five for this Highlander team. Rest are either juniors or a sophomore. Quinn Nelson, she's the lone sophomore. And now for the Raiders, Clara Richardson, she's a freshman. She's gotten to start all season long for the Raiders, and she's been terrific. No shocker that she gets the start. Melinda LaCare, a senior. See if she has any magic on senior night. Elena Beauregard, another senior. Olivia Hogan, the third senior on the team. And then Kara Richardson, a junior. That rounds out the starting five for the Raiders. We'll take a quick break, do the national anthem, and after that we will have girls basketball on CVT Sport.
This game is made possible by the Barry Montpelier Times-Argus, www.timesargus.com, with award-winning sports and news journalists located on 47 North Main Street, Suite 200 in Barry, Vermont. You can reach them at 479-0191. The Barry Montpelier Times-Argus is real local news that matters to Central Vermonters. Central Vermont's newspaper of record. That's www.timesargus.com.
Just about ready to start up here at U-32. Got a pretty good crowd on hand at U-32 for the senior game. Dare I say it, I think it's close to pre-pandemic levels, at least on the left side, representing U-32, and on the right side, Harwood, they travel pretty well too. Some fans in the stands for this senior game, cheering their respective players on. As it's a little after 7 o'clock. We are ready to go. Harwood, their JV team, they got the win, so we'll see if the Highlanders can make it 2 for 2, or if the Raiders can get a little split. It'd be Hogan and Nelson to tip it off. Hogan wins the tip-off, and U-32 will take over on possession. First shot of the game goes to Clara Wilson, and she misses from the baseline. Goes out of bounds. It will be Harwood basketball. U-32 in a full court pressure to start the game as they do a half-court trap. That was Randall in the corner. She gets it out. Now it's back to Randall, guarded by Hogan. And U-32, they're coming out in a 3-2 zone. And here's a three-pointer on the way from Cameron Rochelo. That is off. Rebounded by Hogan. Playing at a fast tempo are the Raiders as they get it all the way up to Wilson. Now it's Hogan. Nice passing down to Beauregard, and she gets blocked. On the play by Jillian Randall. Randall with a huge defensive play, and Harwood is back on offense, trying to navigate through this 3-2 zone, or 2-3 zone, depending on the look that Harwood gives, as it is a steal for Kara Richardson. Here comes Hogan. Driving into the paint, now kicks it out to LeCaire for three, a little short, or a little long, excuse me. And that was rebounded by Richardson. So U32 will get another possession as Clara Wilson has it. Looks like Harwood as well coming out in a 2-3 zone. So both teams playing zone to start. Slows down the pace offensively. And if the Raiders trying to get a good look, whether it be from beyond the arc or down low, they get to the short corner. Now it's Hogan in the paint. Hop step, and her shot is off. Rebounded by Nelson. So good looks from both sides early on. Just no shot going down as we're just getting started at U32. And here's a three on the way. And it's McKay, and she's off. Sierra McKay, the junior forward, with a wide open look, just like Cameron Rochlow had, but both of those shots were off, and that pass goes wide out of the reach of LeCaire, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Harwood basketball. Just over 2 minutes gone by at U32, no score. Okay, back to Randall. Randall in the corner, gets it to Nelson, trying to get it down low. And that one is tipped and turned over, trying to get it down to Jay Fuller. And U32, see if they can capitalize on the turnover. LeCaire on the wing. Points for Wilson to move over. She gets it to Beauregard. Beauregard driving. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Randall. Here she comes on the fast break. Gets cut off by Beauregard as she does a nice job to get back defensively. And here's Randall, guarded by LeCaire. Now it's to the point, and a three-point shot goes down for Sierra McKay. First points of the action come with about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Last matchup between these two teams, Harwood only scored 32. U32 41, so low scoring affairs when these two teams play. See if that's the case tonight. Certainly on the way as Beauregard turns it over, goes through the legs of LeCaire, and now we got some early substitutions for the Raiders. Beauregard and LeCaire come out. Caitlin McGinley and Natalie Beauregard are in. Harwood bring it across half court. They do that. And here's a shot from Lilly. It's off. That was Eloise Lilly. And here's Wilson down. Looked like she shot that behind the backboard, but it gets blocked anyway. And here comes Harwood. U32 started off the game getting some clean open looks, but now their offense over the last 2 or 3 possessions has been a little bit muffled as that shot is too strong, coming from Sierra McKay, who previously had a three-pointer go down for her. Now here's Hogan looking to get U32 on the board. It's stolen away by Nelson. There's Lilly, the freshman guard, kicking it over to the right. That's McKay. Short corner. McKay lines it up. Three-pointer's too strong, rebounded by Lilly. Another three-pointer coming for Randall, and that goes down. A lot of open looks for this Harwood Highlanders team early in the first quarter, and Harwood has hit on 2 of them. 2 threes to make it 6-0. Beauregard guarded by Randall. Here's Wilson. Wilson trying to drive on Randall, now gets it to McGinley. Richardson backs down, and Randall getting into the passing lane, but Wilson gets it right back. Here's Richardson down low in the low block. Gets it to Hogan. Hogan with the runner off the backboard and the foul. Olivia Hogan with her first 2 points of the evening, and she has a chance to make it a 3-point play. Silky smooth shot from Hogan. Substitution. Mia LaPointe now into the game. She's on the lower block. And And the U-32 senior is off, in and out on the shot, but the Raiders do get on the board thanks to Hogan's runner shot off the backboard. And now here's Lilly for three, too short. Off of the foot of Hogan, still rolling around and picked up by McGinley. McGinley now bringing it up, passing it to Hogan, and Hogan's pass goes under the hands of Richardson and out of bounds. 2:33 to go in the first quarter, 6-2, Highlanders with the lead, and U-32 in a full court pressure. Randall trying to break it, she does, streaking down the baseline, or sideline, excuse me, and now she pulls it out. Highlanders doing a good job of moving the ball around. It's McKay's shot, just inside the three-point line this time, and she's off. Rebounded by McGinley, getting it up to Beauregard. Back to McGinley on a bounce pass. And with 2 minutes to go, U-32 will set up their offense. Hogan swings it cross court to Richardson. Short jumper is off, rebounded by McKay. 6-2 is the score. And here's a shot from Lilly. That's off. Hogan getting another rebound. Sees a player up court. That's Beauregard with the over-the-shoulder pass. Now to McGinley. A wide-open three, and that goes down. This game started off 6-0 in favor of the Highlanders, but the Raiders have come back, and they've scored 3 points of their own. 5 in a row to make it 6-5. Caitlin McGinley off the bench with 3 points. Lilly wide open for three, passes it up. Back to Lilly. She's gonna pass it to McKay. McKay misses, and the rebound is off from LaPointe. And the Raiders have possession. Hogan bringing it up. Nice hands by Randall. But U-32 does retain possession, and now a timeout is called by Coach Eric Bennett with 53 seconds to go. And it's going to be a short 30-second timeout. 6-5 is the score. Harwood started off making 2 threes to start off the game, and then U-32 came back. They scored 5 points in a row, and that's where the score stands. Jillian Randall with 3 points, and Sierra McKay with 3. And as for U-32, Caitlin McGinley just recently, just a little while ago, had a 3. And then Olivia Hogan, she made a shot, took the contact, and then missed the free throw. So that's all the scoring as we are 53 seconds away from the first quarter concluding on CVTsport.net. Thank you all for watching on this Tuesday evening. Watching on the YouTube channel, I'm Quinton Palzo along with Carl Parton, who is producing, and then on camera is Sammy Tucker. Wilson will inbound it on the sideline just in front of the stands. Gets it to Elena Beauregard, who just checked back into the game. Sun Meehan as well. She's in. Beauregard out of the corner. It's Wilson. And a 3-second violation called against Elena Beauregard. So out of the timeout, not what Coach Eric Bennett wanted. Probably drew something up, and the Raiders turn it over. There's Emma Ravlin, one of the seniors who got honored for Harwood. Now they get it down low, kick to the corner, back to Ravlin. She'll shoot a 3, and that one's off. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be U-32 ball. 23 seconds to go in the first quarter, 6-5. Harwood maintaining that early 1-point advantage. Mahan bringing it up, trying to work against this Harwood zone. Beauregard brings it to the middle of the court, to the wing, and Meehan moving Wilson over to the near wing. Now she'll shoot an off-balance shot. It's off. Rebounded by Abby Young, and that will do it for the first quarter of action here at U-32. 6-5 is the score. And we'll take a quick break on CVTsport.net, but don't go anywhere because we'll be back in a short while to bring you the beginning of the second quarter. Back here at U-32, Quinton Pelzel with you, along with Carl Porton and Sammy Tucker. 6-5 is the score as we head to the second quarter. Highlanders with the lead over the Raiders on senior day for the Raiders. It'll be Harwood's possession. Ravelin with it in the far wing. Gets it to the top, and Jillian Randall. Here's a shot on the way from Lily. It's off, rebounded down low. Nice tough rebound by Abby Young, but she gets it stripped away. Stolen by Beauregard. Here she comes, and she walked. Beauregard trying to get it to Natalie, but she just stutter stepped, took too many steps with the ball, and the referee saying you can't do that. Harwood possession. Highlanders doing a good job of breaking this full court pressure by the Raiders. Not a lot of turnovers. As Young with it, back to Ravelin. Into the corner. And it's in the hands of Randall. Trying to feed it down low to Fuller, and they do. And she has an easy 2 points. Jay Fuller with her first 2 points of the evening. It's 8-5. The offense has been hard to come by for the Raiders. Beauregard down low, in traffic. Ball is loose. And the jump ball will be in the direction of the Raiders. Young will check out. Back into the game will be Quinn Nelson. LeCaire to inbound it on the baseline. Mahan in the corner, but it gets deflected away by Lily. Eloise Lilly with some active hands defensively, getting into the passing lane. And now LeCaire will inbound it closer to the corner. They get it to Meehan. Pump fakes on a three, back to LeCaire. LeCaire picks up her dribble and turns it over. Emma Ravelin with a wide open break, and she lays it in. So the Highlanders coming out in the second quarter, scoring 4 quick points. And a foul is called. See, they called a foul on either Ravelin or Randall, and they ended up calling it on Randall. A couple substitutions coming in for the Raiders. Hogan and Richardson. Natalie Beauregard and Sun Meehan going to the bench. 6:32 to go in the second quarter. 10-5 is the score. Highlanders have scored 4 quick points. And Hogan with it, backing down Randall. Kicks it out to the wing. That's Beauregard. Wilson guarded by Ravelin. U-32 taking their time offensively, not forcing up any shots. LeCaire pump fakes, drives in. Now kicks it out to Wilson. Good defense by Harwood as they get a standing ovation from the crowd, and they force the turnover. Another turnover forced by the Highlanders. That is a handful of those early on in this game. As U-32 being aggressive defensively, trapping on the inbound. So they get it to Lily. Randall to the corner. That's a shot coming from Ravelin, and she drills the mid-range jumper. 6 straight points for the Highlanders. This has been a game of runs. Started off 6-0. U-32 came back with 5 straight points, and now here's Harwood with 6 straight points, making it 12-5. And the crowd here at Harwood, or the crowd here for Harwood, at the home of U-32, is making a ton of noise. There's LeCaire for 3, too long, rebounded by Hogan. She'll take it up herself, and she'll go to the line for 2 after she draws the foul. And Hogan will quiet the crowd just a little bit as she goes to the line. 0 of 1 from the line in this game so far. And she drills that one. So Hogan with 3 points here in the first half. Takes her time, and she knew that was off as she shot it. You can hear her saying it's off, trying to alert her teammates, but they can't get to it. So 12-6 as Harwood is doubling up U-32. Trying to get it down low to Nelson. It's stolen away. Richardson got her hands on it. Forced the turnover. Hogan down back to Richardson. Getting double teamed in the post. Gets it to Hogan. Deflected out of bounds. And it's going to be Harwood basketball. Flynn and McGinley in for the Raiders. Trying to get some speed defensively out there, and nice pass up ahead to Randall. And she gets it back. Fuller for three, in and out. Rebounded by Nelson, and Nelson is fouled. Offensive rebounds killing the Raiders, as Nelson will head to the line for the first time this evening. And that shot is off. Crowd getting pretty feisty on both sides. And Nelson is 0 of 2 from the line. McGinley with the rebound, almost gets it stolen away, but the Raiders get it back into the hands of Olivia Hogan, who drives to the lane, and she is hit hard by Nelson. She'll go to the line to shoot too. Initially drove past Randall, and then it was one-on-one with Quinn Nelson. 4:36 to go in the second quarter, 12-6. And Hogan's shot is off. Nelson out of the game. She's got 2 fouls, someone to keep an eye on with 4:36 to go in the first half. And into the game is Mia LaPointe. And Hogan's shot is off, almost rebounded by McGinley as it goes in and out of her hands. Picked up by the Highlanders. It'll be Jillian Randall, who hands it off to Sierra McKay. She has a 3. She's going to try for another, and that one is off. Rebounded underneath by LaPointe, and then rebounded again by Fuller, and she has 4 points. Rebounds once again, killing the Raiders, as it is 14-6 in favor of Harwood. McGinley drives in, gives it to Hogan. Hogan, a lot of contact again, and she'll go to the line. This is, I believe, the 4th time already that she is going to the line. And that foul is on Sierra McKay, the junior forward. And Hogan's shot is too strong. And that one is too short. Rebounded by Ravlin. So Hogan 0 of 2 from the line. Harwood back the other way. Ravlin in the corner. She'll try for a 3. That one's off. Rebounded by Randall, and Randall puts it back in. Timeout called by U-32 as they have extended the lead to 10. This was a 6-5 game in favor of Harwood going into the second quarter, but Harwood has extended their lead now 9 points here in the second quarter, and the rebounding has been the issue for the Raiders, especially on their own side on the defensive end. Randall with 5 points, McKay with 3, Jay Fuller with 4, and that rounds out the scoring. Ravlin does have 4 as well, but a lot of those points coming second chance and third chance points, hurting the Raiders. And on the other side, the Raiders just not being able to get those shots to go down. Olivia Hogan doing a nice job penetrating and getting to the line, but free throws just right now are not going down. Raiders trying to get this win on senior day, and for Harwood, they're looking to play spoiler. They lost this last matchup to U-32 on January 15th, so they're looking to avenge the loss. They lost on their own home floor. So Harwood looking to do the same thing against U-32 and beat them on their own home floor. Teams are out of the timeouts as we are ready to go with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second quarter, with the Raiders only with 6 points. Kicks it out to Wilson. Wilson drives in down low. Nice pass to Richardson. Goes through her hands and out of bounds off of Harwood. So it'll be U-32 ball. As McKinley will inbound it. Here's Beauregard. Wilson gets it up top to McGinley. Back to Wilson. Wilson working on Ravlin. Crossover dribble to the top. Skip pass to Wilson. She'll try for a three, and that's off. Rebounded by Richardson, and she's fouled from behind by Sierra McKay. Be 2 shots for Kara Richardson, the junior. And that one's down. Right through the net for Kara Richardson, her first point of the evening. Next foul on Harwood will put the Raiders at the line for a bonus shot. 16 fouls for the Highlanders, as Richardson is 2 of 2 from the line. Cuts the lead down to 8 for Harwood. Passes down low. Abby Young gets to it. Ravlin picks it up, and a foul is called in the backcourt. Foul will be on Caitlin McGinley, her first. Ravlin will inbound it to Lily. Rochelo for 3. Doesn't hit anything. Rebounded by McGinley. Raiders trying to get it down low to Richardson. They try to, but Mia LaPointe's hand is right there. Gets the turnover, and Harwood comes back the other way. And a 3-second call. It's on Mia LaPointe. Richardson will come out of the game. Beauregard is in. McGinley running the offense. Gets it in the corner. That's Wilson to Beauregard. To the free throw line. Ogan trying to get it out to McGinley, and it's off of the head of Eloise Lilly. And she looks like she's okay. Wow. That did not look good from the start, but she is staying in the game. Referee asking her some questions right now, nodding her head. Wow. Ready for basketball here, as Lily does stay in the game. Beauregard on the wing, getting guarded by Lily. Wilson to McGinley. Passes up a 3 and gets it stolen away by Ravlin. Ravlin working against Wilson, and Wilson goes high in the air to block the shot. It goes out of bounds off of her. What a play by the freshman guard, Clara Wilson. Matching stride for stride with Emma Ravlin. As the ball is inbounded, back to Ravlin. She'll try a 3, and that one's off. Rebounded by Randall, and Randall with a layup, and she missed it. Did not choose to hit the backboard. She chose to just go right for the basket, and it was off. Beauregard to Beauregard. Now to the top, Wilson. McGinley. Yes. From downtown, Caitlin McGinley with 6 points. 2 threes in the game. And we got a minute to go in the second quarter in a 16-11 game. That pass in the backcourt. Hogan picks it up. Driving baseline. Nice pass to Wilson, and she lays it in for 2. Just like that, it's a 3-point game. Nice feed from Hogan. Another deflection. And that one's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay Highlander basketball as it goes into the stands. And now a timeout is going to be called by Tom Young. First time that he's called a timeout. It comes with 43 seconds to go, and it's going to be a short 30-second timeout as he just wants to talk it over. But 5 straight points from the Raiders. Caitlin McGinley with a 3, and then Clara Wilson off of a nice feed from Olivia Hogan. She got 2 points and makes this a 16-13 game. This game's shaping out to how we expected it to be. It was a close game, single-digit victory for U-32 back on January 15th. Right now, Harwood with the slight advantage by 3, but this game will certainly heat up as we get to the later stages on senior night for U-32. The fans are into it on both sides. Have some student sections for U-32. They're getting into it. Also hear a lot of cheering for Harwood on the right side, as well as Clara Wilson trips Ravlin. Wilson going up with it, and she is hammered on the shot. Helped up by her teammates. And she'll go to the line to shoot too, as Wilson has been showing out defensively late in the second half. Had that block against Ravlin and then stole the ball against Ravlin. And now she'll try for 2 points. First shot is off, a little short. Latest foul on the Highlanders went against Emma Ravlin, her first. 17 fouls on Harwood as Wilson gets the back end. 2-point game, another deflection in the backcourt. Ravlin played by Wilson. She falls down. No foul called there, but a foul is indeed called against Olivia Hogan. Only the 3rd team foul against U-32, so 4 more fouls need to be committed by U-32 in order for Harwood to get to the line via bonus. 30 seconds to go. Ravlin to Randall. Randall cross half court. Now she comes back. And now she gets it to Young. And that one is a kickball violation. It did indeed look like ball handler for the Highlanders did cross half court with her foot, but then she stepped right back. The ball did not cross. But no call from the referee. Here's a 3 coming from Jillian Randall. It's off. Rebounded by U-32. Up ahead to McGinley. 10 seconds to shoot. She's going to hold it. Now it's to Hogan. Hogan lost it in the paint. Picked up by Ravlin. Ravlin with 3 seconds to shoot. Going up for a lay-in. It's too strong. Rebounded by McGinley. And that will do it for the first half of action at U-32. 16-14 Highlanders with a slim lead. This was a game that was led by 10 by Harwood early in the second quarter, but U-32 making a run towards the end of the first half, and that's where we stand right now. 16-14 is the score. We'll take a quick break on cvtsport.net, but when we return, we will have the start of the third quarter for you, so don't go anywhere. You're listening to CVT Sport. Down. A lot of open looks for
Tournament Specialties is a proud sponsor of local area high school sports. If your team or business needs assistance in designing the perfect look, give them a call. Whether you're looking for a one-color tee, shirt design, or multicolor designs on your garments, Tournament Specialties can help. They do professional embroidery work also. If you don't have an existing logo, no problem. They will help you create an embroidered logo from concept to completion and can stitch on everything from shirts to jackets to duffel bags and blankets. Jeff and his crew take pride in their quality work and guarantee your happiness. Tournament Specialties also offers online storefronts. If your company or team is looking for a great fundraising opportunity, Tournament Specialties can help with no upfront risk to the organization and no minimum order requirements. Give them a call today to inquire. Jeff Apfel of Tournament Specialties on 64 Cherrywood Drive, Barrie, Vermont. Reach them at tournamentdesigns@gmail.com, 802-272-7572. This game video is made possible by All Set Driving School. All Set Driving School offers 3 teen driver's education class sessions, spring, summer, and fall. With DMV certified instructors, contact them by phone 371-9293 or email allsetdrive@aol.com. All Set Driving School, a proud supporter of U-32 basketball and Central Vermont sport. Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball. Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels, located in East Montpelier, Vermont. Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout Central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
With harder hits, my head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out.
Mark and I worked at Barrytown Elementary School when we were in college. We're both very family-oriented and community-driven.
Barrie has a special place in our heart, obviously being our hometown.
When I met Mark and Ruben, they were college grads. 7 years later, they manage over 750 units in Vermont. In their spare time, they give back to the people they grew up with.
There are people in our community who are battling childhood cancer. This organization doesn't just financially fund their hospital bills, we actually help them out with the day-to-day expenses.
Local business owners, local community members, just a lot of local people that are congregating to help raise a lot of money for these families.
In small towns everywhere across America, this story gets repeated over and over. Local businesses coming together to support their friends, neighbors, and customers.
Our priorities and the bank's priorities align. We're all trying to make the community a better place.
To McGinley. Passes up a three and gets it stolen away by Ravlin. Ravlin working against Wilson, and Wilson goes high in the air to block the shot. It goes out of bounds. Back at U-32 on senior night between the Raiders and the Highlanders. We've got a great one. At least it was a great first half. 16-14. Harwood with the lead. They were leading at the end of the first quarter 6-5. And now it's 16-14. It'll be Harwood's possession to start the third quarter. I'm Quinton Palzel along with Carl Parton and Sammy Tucker doing the producing and camera work. Thank you all very much for tuning into this broadcast on Tuesday evening. Cheering on your fellow player, just a fan of either school. Whatever it is, thank you so much as U-32 is back on possession. Beauregard gets it up top to LeCaire. Back to Beauregard, who swings around to the wing. Wilson. She had 3 points in the first half. Right before the second quarter concluded, she had a three-point shot. Here's Richardson. Nice pass from Hogan. And this game is tied. The Raiders were down by 10 in the second quarter and have come all the way back to tie the game. And that is a foul called going against U-32. It'll be on LeCaire. And LeCaire is coming out. Caitlin McGinley back in. As it is 16-16. Only one more game left for both of these teams after this game. That'll take place on Thursday as Wilson's pass goes over the head of Randall and out of bounds. U-32 with a chance to take the lead for the first time in this game. Harwood started off the game with 6 straight points. U-32 responded with 5, and then Harwood scored 6 more points. Richardson in the short corner gets it to the top. That's Beauregard, and she is tripped by Ravlin. Looks like Beauregard is okay as she gets up right away. McGinley will inbound it on the baseline. McGinley gets it in, but right to the hands of Randall. Here comes Randall, and up and through the hoop for 2. She's got 7 points. Here's McGinley. U-32 really trying to get it down low to either Richardson or into the middle where Hogan is, as Beauregard pushed off. She extended her left arm, pushed off. Ravlin fell down, and that'll be a foul on Elena Beauregard, her first. U-32 with a full court pressure as it's in to Randall, gets it back to Ravlin. Here's Randall trying to get it across half court. Ravlin with it. They do get it across before the 10-second violation. And here's a 3 from McKay. It's off, and it's going to be rebounded by Fuller, but she stepped out of bounds. It's going to be U-32 ball, 18-16. Only 2 points have been scored in this third quarter. Excuse me, 4 points. As McGinley swings it to Wilson. Back to McGinley, guarded by Randall. Beauregard. Wilson fakes a 3, now drives in. Nice defense from Randall. Harwood faithful cheering on the defense. Wilson. U-32 taking a long time to shoot the ball here. Great defense by the Highlanders. Richardson on the baseline gets the 2. Right beneath the basket. And she's got 6 points. Back to a tie game. U-32 fading back into kind of a 3/4 court pressure. As Randall picks up her dribble. Pivots out. Now the pass goes wild, but kept in by Fuller. Now it's McKay. Too long. Rebounded by Nelson, and she puts it off the backboard and in. Back and forth to start the third quarter. As Nelson has her first 2 points of the evening. Just about halfway through the third quarter of action. Hogan down in the paint. It's through her hands, stolen away by Fuller. Offense was a little jumbled there. You had McGinley and Hogan in the same spot. Harwood swinging it around and stolen away by McGinley. Penetrates down and tries to get it over Ravlin, but Ravlin has a block, and now she steals it away from Beauregard. Ravlin with a pull-up jumper, it's good, and the foul! Emma Ravlin getting it done on both ends. Had a block and a steal, and then a pull-up shot, and the foul. Emma Ravlin with 6 points, looking to make it 7. Substitutions coming on for both sides. U-32, a little miscommunication on who they want down on the lower block. gets the free throw to go. So the two guards on the Highlanders, Jillian Randall and Emma Ravlin, each with 7 points. Pacing the Highlanders past the Raiders. Raiders have been trying to take the lead as Wilson goes off the backboard for a 3. 6 points for Wilson. As this has been a heavyweight boxing match. Each team taking shots back and forth. And that shot is good. Pace has certainly picked up here in the third quarter as Randall has 9. Meehan to Wilson. Working against the 2-3 zone of Harwood. Deflected into the hands of Beauregard. Does a nice job to stay with it. Bounce pass to Meehan. Here's Wilson. They get it to Hogan in the middle. Now to Richardson. Might have been blocked on the shot by LaPointe. And now here comes Randall, who will pull it out. And she'll set up the offense. Ravlin, who has her fingerprints all over the third quarter. She gets the ball in the corner. Up to the top to Lily. Randall, guarded by Meehan. To the corner, Lily, no hesitation, in and out. Rebounded by Wilson. 25-21. Raiders trying to make this a one-possession game. Beauregard. Meehan. Wilson in the corner, guarded by Lily. Now she'll pull it out. Coach Eric Bennett for U-32 wants them to set it up. They get it to Beauregard on the near wing. Now they move to the middle. Wilson to the free throw line. Back out. Meehan. Raiders making the Islanders work defensively, and Lily gets the steal. Pass up ahead to Randall. A little too far out in front, and it will be Harwood possession. Meehan and Hogan are out of the game. McGinley and LeCaire into the game. Raiders want to go a little smaller offensively and defensively, see if they can speed up the Highlanders on the full court. See if it pays off as Ravlin will inbound it. They'll get to the corner. Lily for 3. Too short. Rebounded by Rocheleau, and Rocheleau is fouled on the shot. And she'll get 2. Cameron Rocheleau looking for her first points of the evening. And that's right through for Rocheleau. The junior forward. Rocheleau's shot is off. 1-2 from the line as Richardson rebounds it. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. 26-21. McGinley with the pump fake. Drives baseline, trying to get it to Richardson. Stolen away by Ravlin. And it's batted out of bounds by LeCaire. Stopped the fast break. Good defensive play by the Raiders and Melinda LeCaire. One of the 3 seniors getting honored tonight by the Raiders. LeCaire, Beauregard, and Hogan find themselves down by 5. As we're in the waning moments of the third quarter. Ravlin for 3. Yes! Right through. Silky smooth from Ravlin, who has taken over here in the third quarter, both defensively and offensively. Richardson, that'll be a big shot if she can hit it. It's off, but rebounded by Beauregard, and she puts it back in. Natalie Beauregard with 2 points. Ravlin getting double teamed right before half court, and a timeout is called by Coach Tom Young. It's going to be a full timeout called by Coach Young with 19 seconds to go in a 29-23 game. Intensity on both sides has certainly picked up. I think this would be a good time to thank our friends over at Mad River Television as well partnership with cvtsport.net. They've been terrific. It's always good to see Harwood play. Of course, Harwood right in that area of Mad River Television. It's always a good game between these two teams, the Raiders and the Highlanders. Raiders beating Harwood by 9 in the first matchup, but Harwood flipping the script just a little bit, at least for the first 3 quarters. 29-23, the Raiders have been playing catch-up all game. They were down 6-0 right out of the gate. Came back to tie it up in the second and third quarter, but the Highlanders have the 6-point advantage. A lot of it has to do with the ball handler right now, and Emma Ravlin, who has been shooting the lights out and playing great defense. Deflected out of bounds with 6 seconds to shoot it. It will be Harwood basketball. McKay to inbound it. Harwood looking to get it in. Bounce pass to Nelson, and it's out of bounds. It was tipped by Nelson. The clock ran for a second, so there'll be 5 seconds to shoot here in the third quarter. Ball is played into McGinley with 4 seconds to shoot. McGinley pulling it up and passing it to nobody. Thought the referee was a player, and that will be the end of the third quarter. 29-23 is the score. Emma Ravlin in the quarter with 6 points, and the Harwood Highlanders looking to get their 11th win of the season. We'll see if they can do it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on cvtsport.net. Back here at U-32 in a 29-23 game as we get set for the fourth quarter. Quinton Pelzel with you, Carl Parton producing, and Sammy Tucker on the camera. We've got a good one here as we enter the fourth quarter. The first shot of the quarter goes to Olivia Hogan and the Raiders. It's off, and Harwood will take over possession in the backcourt. As the Highlanders break the press, they get it up to Fuller. Swinging it around. Ravlin to the corner. That's Randall. And trying to force it down low to Fuller. They couldn't do it. Picked up by Beauregard. Here's LeCaire. They're looking to get it to Wilson. Just couldn't do it. Hogan to Wilson. In the paint, and a foul is called. It's before the shot. And that'll be the second team foul against Harwood. Foul going against Jay Fuller, her second. Fouls are not an issue for either team as Flynn off the inbound, no good. Rebounded by Randall. To the corner, Ravlin. I would imagine in the fourth quarter with a 6-point lead, the Highlanders will be a little bit more conservative offensively. Don't want to force any shot that's not there, especially with no shot clock in high school basketball in Vermont. Kickball violation against Hogan. We're past a minute here in the fourth. Sierra McKay will inbound it on the sideline. A little bit of an easier inbound from the sideline as opposed to the baseline. Fuller. Back to Randall. Here's Ravlin. Doesn't really have any intention to shoot it right now as they swing it around. Milking a lot of time off the clock, making the Raiders play defense. And Raveling penetrates, pull-up jumper is short, rebounded by Wilson. So good defensive possession for the Raiders. We'll see if they can turn it into points. Try to cut into this 2-possession lead that the Highlanders have. Beauregard at the top. Swings it to LeCaire. Wilson. They get it to the middle. Hogan gets it deflected, but she gets it back. Beauregard, a shot. Mid-range. Good. 4-point game as Beauregard has her first 2 points. Raveling looking to get it across half court. She does. Has Nelson down low on the other block, but it's stolen away by the Raiders. Beauregard gets fouled by Randall. Coach Young has his hands up. He doesn't see where the foul occurred. But the referee adamant about it, so it'll be the Raiders to inbound it on the baseline. They'll get it in to Wilson, deflected away by Raveling. Raveling has just been a star defensively for Harwood all evening long. And offensively too. She's leading them in points with 10. She's been the MVP for Harwood to this point, as LeCaire has it at the point. Wilson penetrates on Randall, picks up a dribble, now to LeCaire. She'll try a 3, and that's too short. Rebounded by Fuller. Good look for the Raiders. As Harwood back on offense. Fuller down low, guarded by Flynn, and a foul is called. We'll see if they call it on the shot. Fuller is heading to the line. It'll be on Caroline Flynn. Kara Richardson getting set to check back into the game. Fuller from the line is a little strong. So Richardson checks back in. Flynn going to the bench. 29-25 is the score. Fuller trying to get 1 point, extend the lead to 5, and she does. Calm and collected was Jay Fuller. She's got 5. Senior captain for the Highlanders. Trying to nudge it in to Beauregard, doesn't get to her. Raveling with another steal. Under 5 to go in the fourth quarter. Raveling pulls it out. Coach Tom Young just saying, just leave it. Just stay there. If they're not going to play defense on you out there, then just stay out there. And now she dribbles into traffic. Wilson is called for the foul. She thought she got her hand in there, trying to get the jump ball, which still favors Harwood. And with that foul, that'll put Harwood in the bonus. So it quickly now becomes a free throw battle between at least Harwood and the Raiders. Raiders still with 4 more fouls to get into the bonus. But if Harwood wants to win this game, they're really going to have to hit their free throws. Raveling's been great from the free throw line, but misses that one. Tipped out of bounds off of Harwood, and it will be Raider basketball. And a timeout call, quick 30-second timeout from Coach Bennett and the Raiders. While we have a quick pause in the action, take a look at the upcoming game for both teams. The Highlanders will be on the road at Thetford on February 17th. That is on Thursday. That's the last game of the season. And then the playoffs get going on, I believe it's either Monday or Tuesday of the next week. But playoffs are right around the corner, and both of these teams playing tremendous basketball. Harwood coming into this game, winners of 6 of their last 7 and 8 of their last 10 overall. And for the Raiders, they've put on a little streak themselves. 5 of their last 6, they have won. So something's got to give, as the Raiders are in a little bit of a hole here, down by 5 with 4:30 to go. Wilson to Beauregard. Harwood has been playing zone all game long. Offense has been tough to come by for the Raiders as Ravlin gets her hands on it, stolen away, played by Wilson, goes up with it, and Wilson will go to the line. So it'll be 2 shots for Ravlin. And that shot is off. One more shot coming on for Ravlin. 30-25. And Ravlin misses the shot. 0 of 2 from the line as Hogan gets the rebound in the corner. Quickly up ahead to LeCaire. Down low to Beauregard. Stolen away by Nelson. The Raiders working just a little too fast. And the Highlanders, as they have done all game, playing great defense, especially here when it counts. Beauregard playing up. Highlanders playing a little bit of keep away here as Wilson is going to be called for the foul. And that foul is going to be her 3rd. And Ravlin will head to the line. 1-1 as that shot goes down for Emma Ravlin. She's got 11 points. Six-point lead for Harwood. Ravlin's shot is off. Rebounded by Nelson in the corner. And a timeout called by the Highlanders. See what it is, if it's a 30-second or full, and it will be a full timeout called by Coach Tom Young with a 6-point lead. He's got his team right where he wants them. We're going to take a quick break here on CBT Sport, but we'll be right back after this short timeout. Back at U-32, coming out of a timeout called by Coach Young and the Highlanders. It'll be their ball in the front court. Ravlin will inbound it on the sideline. And they get it in. That's Randall. Randall trying to find Ravlin down low. Good defense by Wilson. Stolen away by Hogan on the sideline. Here she comes. 1-on-1 down low to LeCaire. And a charge is called against Hogan as Nelson put her body on the line. Coach Eric Bennett disagrees with the call, but it will be a turnover against the Raiders. Offensive foul, so the Highlanders are not going to the line. They'll inbound it from the baseline. Now hounded in the backcourt Foul called on either Hogan or Wilson. And if it's on Wilson, that'll be her 4th. And it is. So Wilson's 4th foul. One more foul and she is gone from the game. They're in the double bonus, so that shot is the first of 2 coming from Randall, and that one missed. Big scoring drought for the Raiders. They haven't scored in a while, and Randall's shot goes right through. High arcing free throw, but it works for her. And she's got 10 points. Makes 2 players now in double figures for the Highlanders. Ravlin and Randall. LeClaire on the far side corner gets it to Wilson as the intensity has picked up, and that pass goes through the hands of Richardson out of bounds. And it'll be Highlander ball with 3:10 to go. Substitution coming on. Lily coming in for Randall. As the crowd has certainly gone into it. As we get to the later minutes of this game, as Nelson does a nice job to keep it in. It's tipped, but goes right to the hands of Lily. Lily cannot make the shot. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be U-32 ball. Lily had a shot down low as Randall comes in now. Lily is out. Little defense for offense for the Highlanders. Beauregard on the wing to Wilson. She'll try a 3, and it's no good. Goes out of bounds. Still plenty of time in this game. Lily coming in. Randall going out. McKay on the inbound. They get it to Ravlin. Back to McKay. Now to Ravlin. Ravlin getting double teamed. Back to McKay. Gonna have to get it across half court. Ravlin's in trouble, and Young will call a timeout. A 30-second timeout bails his team out of what would have been a 10-second call. So good timeout from Coach Young with 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go. As the Raiders just trying to get some offense going. It's been 25 for a while. I don't know how long, but it's been the majority of the fourth quarter. Harwood hasn't made a shot other than a free throw in a while. So it'll be Harwood ball, still in the backcourt. Still have to get it over that half-court line. Lily gets it poked away by LeClaire off of Ravlin. I believe that was off of the foot or the shin of Ravlin, went out of bounds. So it'll be Raider ball with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. LeClaire to Wilson. The zone for Harwood has given the Raiders fits all game. Dangerous pass to Beauregard, and she gets it tipped away. Stolen by Wilson, and a jump ball is called. As there was some contact. Possession arrow is pointing the direction of Harwood. And now it's going to be McKay to inbound it, guarded by Beauregard. Gets it into Randall. And there's the double. Gets it up ahead to McKay. Now to the corner. It is Ravlin and the Highlanders will give a wide open layup to Ravlin. 13 now for Emma Ravlin, the senior guard. Richardson, quick shot on the other end. That's a short. Rebounded by Nelson. And with under 2 minutes to go and the Highlanders up by 9, the door is closing quickly on the Raiders' chances of winning this game on senior night. 90 seconds to go and a foul. And that is going to be an offensive foul going against Randall. Didn't see what was going on down in the paint, but that's where it occurred. So it'll be Raider ball. We got to think that the Raiders have to score on these last remaining possessions that they have, as Richardson is off on the short shot. Rebounded by Harwood. The Raiders have to get up defensively, trying to speed them up. As Randall gets it across half court, picks up her dribble, gets it to Ravlin, guarded by Wilson. 1 minute to go. Harwood up by 9. Beauregard against McKay, and Beauregard will foul McKay with exactly 1 minute to go. McKay tiptoes the free throw line, trying to make this 10-point lead for Harwood, and she does. That is in, out, and back in. McKay 2 of 2 from the line. Give her 5 points. Wilson passes up a 3. Now to Beauregard. A lot of time ticking off the clock for the Raiders. It's Hogan. Cross-court pass to Wilson. Here's Richardson to the top. That's LeCaire just inside the three-point line. It's off. And it'll be rebounded by Randall. You got 35 seconds to go. The Raiders still playing press defense. And a foul is called. And that'll be against LeCaire. And that is Melinda LeCaire's 3rd foul. An 11-point lead for the Highlanders. Randall has a lot to do with that as it hits in between the backboard and the basket. Dentons the ball as it goes through. Randall has 11. And bounce off. Raiders looking to push it up the court. They do. Down low to Beauregard. Beauregard shot is high off the backboard and in. Time still running. 10-point lead for Harwood as Beauregard with her 4th point. Scramble for it in the backcourt. Foul called. And that is against Elena Beauregard. So Harwood will make the travel up court. And it'll be Emma Ravlin, who has 13 points, leading all scorers in this game. 13 seconds to go. And that one's off. Ravlin is 0 of 2 from the line, picked up by Hogan. And Harwood will run this game, will dribble this out, and that'll do it from U-32. 37-27 is the final score on senior night. The Highlanders play spoiler to the Raiders. And with the win, the Highlanders improve to 11-8 on the season, and with the loss, the Raiders drop to 7-11. Definitely a different result from what happened in this first matchup between these two teams. But really in the second half, it was all up to Emma Ravlin, who went off. She had 13 points in total. Jillian Randall had 11, both of those players in double figures. And on the other side for the Raiders, no one scored more than 6. Got 3 players with 6, Clara Wilson, Caitlin McGinley, and Kara Richardson. But the Raiders offensively just were not able to get it going against the stout defense by Harwood. That'll do it for us here at U-32. Want to thank you all for watching at home on cvtsport.net and the YouTube channel. I want to thank our cameraman Sammy Tucker and Carl Parton, who is producing this game. Once again, the final score, 37-27. The Islanders with the lead. For Carl Parton and Sammy Tucker, I am Quentin Palzel saying good night from East Montpelier.